I mean, like empirically, right? This has to be probably the worst stream of the year, right? And I know what you're saying. It's like, oh, never do that. That's not how you start the show. Hey, get ready to have a bad show. No, I'm not saying that. It's going to be a great show. It's always a great show, and it's great because you're here. Ooh, woo. Here's what I'm saying. When you think about the number of factors that are conspiring against us today, trying to make this show happen, trying to put this thing on, trying to put on our little thing for you, right? Like, you can put your little thing on for me if you know what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. First of all, I don't care. I don't care what the clock says. Fuck you, farmers, is the first thing. I don't care what the clock says. I don't care if it's 10 o'clock. You and I and Jesus and Buddha and Allah all know, those three only, all know that it is 9 o'clock in the morning. It is. And you're like, I'm in Europe. I don't care. I don't care. Are you also a farmer? Then I'm mad at you. Here's the thing. Your body, right, will tell you if and when it is ready for 2 crosswords in about an hour at 10 every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time. Your body will tell you that, right? And if you're not sure, ask your doctor. Your body will tell you when it's not ready. Is the other thing too. You know when your body's not ready for 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time? Oh, I don't know, at 9 in the morning. Maybe. Second, while we're at it, everybody else is like not knowing what time it is. And if they are here, they're grumpy because they lost an hour, or they're grumpy because they're European and we're starting an hour early, and they're like, no, that's when my mistress is still here. I get it. So either people don't even know what time it is and they're not here, even though everybody's here, or they're grumpy because they lost their daylight. And by the way, can we saving? You're not getting any more. You're getting exactly the same amount. It's just more depressing when you wake up. Is all that's happening. It's always 9 for you. When your stream starts, that's fine. Maybe you can watch 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time at 9 in the morning. That's your right. As a Central American, I don't know, whatever it is, you know, that kind of thing. What you cannot do is 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time when your body's screaming, protesting that it is 9 o'clock in the morning and you are getting exactly as much daylight as you got yesterday. Well, a few seconds more given kind of where we are in the calendar. But the point is you're not getting any more. You're just getting it later so that people can, I don't know, plant yams. Some shit. Central American does not mean what I wanted to. I think it does. You're in Central America. I think you are. I think it's fine. I think it's good. Oh my God. Where's the daylight interest on your 1 hour loan? Krungo Trigger asking the important questions. Right? Which is, they take it from you, but when they give it back to you, did they give you anything for your trouble? You know they don't. Your body's always screaming. I'm about to start. Is what
a
is
hired killer. Kevin. Hot gun. No. Oh, what is?
And what better way than to start in 3, 2, 1. Boom! There it is! How are you? Oh my God, he's done it. He's so in the flesh. He's so mad. He's so mad about everything. He's mad about the clock. He's mad about his body. He's mad about the fact that everybody's here, but everybody's feeling like it's not early. It's not the right time. It's too early. Something is going on. Spork, thank you for the sub. Oh my God. This is why you do it. This is why you get up. It doesn't matter what your body says. It doesn't matter what the clock is. You get up and you do those fucking crosswords is what you do. Oh my God. Everybody's here. You haven't even pushed my buttons yet. Henry's here. Witch Cat, it is good to see you. Peppermint Patty Joe, it is good to see you. Moss is here. Hang on, did Spork subscribe for 6 months? Spork, holy cow. Spork, thank you so much. Spork, it is very good to see you. It is very good to see you. It is very good to see. Bactrian, Blank, Peepo Juice is here. A-Bear is here from Central America. Thunder Bunny is here from Central United Kingdom. Nick is here. Nick, thank you for the streak. Oh my God. Oh my God. Toro, really? The Toro. It's unbelievable. Jangles, Aflac Goose, Joe Blue Frog, all your faves are here. If you can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it. Himself is here. Unbelievable. There's nobody that isn't here. There's nobody that isn't here. The spork is faster. Yes, he's a Central American bear. He's an oso, is what he is. That's what he is. He's an oso, and he goes rawr. But it's because you think, does the bear speak Spanish? The bear does not speak Spanish. The bear speaks bear, right? It's kind of like Esperanto, like they all understand each other. It's like Esperanto. Yeah, exactly. How are you, by the way? It is Sunday, if you can believe it, and we are lied to. We are lied to in just about every aspect of society. You know, there's nothing they don't think they can get over on us, and usually they're right. Right now, they're telling you that if you are doing 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday, it must be between 10 and 11 Eastern time. That's what the clock says. I don't think it's right, but that's not what's important. Anyway, you know how they say a person with 1 clock always knows what time it is. A person with 2 is never sure. Can I tell you? The first clock that I looked at this morning when I woke up was the one we have. Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I happen to have an oven. That's what I'm saying. Happen to have an oven. It's not bad. It's not bad when you want to make soups and stews, as it turns out. So we got this oven there, right? And it's one of them old ones, one of them old ovens. You're like, how fucking old are you talking? What is it, like a kiln? What are you baking bread with your Italian grandma? How old's your oven? It doesn't have internet. That's the way I like it. No one can use my Wi-Fi enabled oven to host a botnet attack somewhere in the Ukraine. Is what I'm saying. And so what that means is you gotta get them the clock on them there. You have an oven with a clock on it? Are you kidding me? What are you, Joe Billionaire? I know. I'm just saying. I got an oven with a clock on it that has to be updated manually. Everything else on network time, it doesn't matter whether you want daylight savings time or not. You're getting pulled into it by the dick is what is happening. But for the oven at least, oh, thank God for my non-Wi-Fi enabled manual clock setting oven. I woke up this morning and it said it gave me the proper time. It gave me the proper time. The time that I knew it would be when I went to bed yesterday, and yet when I woke up this morning, there it was. Oh my God, nothing's changed. I live in the world I lived in yesterday. I'm happy. And then I looked at everything else, and they're like, no, you don't, bitch. You don't. Network time. But for a brief, shining moment, I had my oven. I had the original time on my oven clock. It's got an oven clock. I know. And he does 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time. You're like, does he? Is this it? I don't think he does. This is the LA Times for Sunday, March 8th, 2026. You can say that again, all caps by Seth Whiteberg. We're gonna see if we can do it in, I don't know, what seems fair. What seems fair is maybe you don't run your own bets for a while.
Hired killer.
We'll get into it.
Kevin.
Hot gun.
No.
Oh, what is
Shit silence.
Our prediction? We got that right? Oh my God. Aflac Goose, thank you for the resub. Aflac Goose, my neighbor, my friend, my companion through life in a lot of different ways. And I swear the one thing I do know about Aflac Goose is Aflac Goose is literally down the street from me. We will never meet. Although he does know what I look like. I'm gonna find you, man. I'm gonna find you at the Shark store, and we're gonna see how it goes. Chet Sundance, Chet Sundown, I think is what is going on right now. All right, here's the thing. Yesterday, emotional roller coaster, right? We agree it was an emotional roller coaster. We PB'd. We paid the bet out wrong. We then doubled the bet on the New York Times. We paid out gift subs. Then we had just one of the more dominant time guesser performances we've ever done. It was just emotional whiplash from start to finish is what it was. Today you're bringing that tilt in here, and you lost an hour, and your body knows that you cannot be doing 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday at 9 in the morning. It can't be done. No one's ever done it. It can't be done. It's not being done. It won't even be done today. There's no way. Today's the day. You know what? You want to lay a bet? You want to lay a bet, Streamer Monkey? Today's the day you don't get it done. Today's the day you do not do 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 each time. You could be right. What I can guarantee you is we are going to pay all bets out correctly today. We actually have hired Ernst & Young, and they're going to be performing an audit. I am not allowed to pay out a bet until 2 gentlemen with a briefcase come out, open it, and give me the audited results of the bet, and as well as whether or not and the official like atomic clock time that I did on the crossword. That's the only way it's going to work. That's the only way it's going to work. Ew. All right. Was the Lego typewriter Amazon page of a black and white picture of a dude with a Hitler stash sitting in front of a typewriter? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a Lego typewriter. I wish I had a Lego typewriter. You know why? You know why I don't have one? And they don't make it anymore, and I didn't buy it because it's extremely fucking expensive. Is what is going on. You know how expensive Lego is? It's ridiculous. And then there's stuff that's like, oh, this is like the artisanal designer Lego. You're like, it's the cool indie Lego, and you're like, oh, well, that must be cheaper, right? Wrong. More expensive than that. Where is the Fugazi of Lego? Is what I want to know. Where is the affordable independent Lego? That is what I am looking for. You're like, well, be the change you want to see in the world. No, I'm the guy who does the 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time. You can be the indie Lego guy. There you go. All right, this is the LA Times for Sunday, March 8th, 2026. We're all over the shop. You know what? We're just going to go today. We're just going to go is what we're going to do. It's not, all you do is complain. All you do is complain. Now, today you're complaining. Yesterday you were complaining about, I fucked up the bed. Yeah, we get it. It's fine. Today you're complaining about daylight savings time. You're probably going to be complaining about daylight savings time next week. Yeah, you know when I'm going to stop? November. When I get my hour back with no interest is what is going on. All right, this is the LA Times for Sunday, March 8th, 2026. You can say that again by Seth Whiteberg. Are Lincoln Logs the Fugazi of Lego? Well, the Lincoln Logs are, they're old, are they not? Like, haven't Lincoln Logs been around since like, what's his nuts? Lincoln? I want to say Lincoln, like, cause he was born in a log cabin that he built with his own hands, was he not? It's something like that. I don't know all the lore about Lincoln. I just know he's on the penny. I think so. I don't know. When's the last time you handled a penny? You're like, well, we don't have pennies anymore. No one has pennies anymore. Well, then how am I going to get your DNA? Well, you're like, I got some ideas. All right, that's fine. I don't think you complain. I vehemently state my opinion with a passion. Witch Cat, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I love that you are seeing the silver lining in what for me is an extremely dark and foreboding cloud. I appreciate that. You remember Lincoln Logs? You are old. You are old. With this, I don't know how it happened. There's really 2 things that are incredible at this, right? Well, a lot of things, right? But one is I, as a 28-year-old man, am for some reason very into crosswords and specifically into doing 2 in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time and streaming them there too. And you're kind of like, that doesn't seem like something a 28-year-old would do. I know it's ridiculous, and here we are. And yet, for whatever reason, I have attracted a chat of geezers in a lot of cases. I've got people in their 30s here. Oh my God, it's like I'm running a retirement home. It's like, well, what did you think was going to happen? You're streaming 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time. You're going to get people in here that are in their 30s. I was like, oh no, where are my fellow 20-somethings? You know, where are those people? And they're not here. They're sleeping is what they're doing. You're like, well, I've got that weird 28-year-old disease where I get up early in the morning. I don't know how it happens. How did the jigsaw puzzle thing go? Rob, thank you for asking. Rob, it is good to see you. Krungo, it is good to see you. It is good to see everybody. Everybody's here is the first thing. So we did a jigsaw puzzle competition yesterday. We posted it in the Discord if you want to see the results. !Discord. But we were a team of 3, and we did a 750-piece puzzle in 1 hour and 34 minutes, which was good for second among the teams of 3, but the fastest team of 4 finished in like an hour 7, which seems ridiculous on its face. And what was the picture? Thank you for asking. It was a bunch of hands and some butterflies, and it was sort of nice art. And not only were the butterflies all pretty colors, but all the people's hands had different skin tones, implying that butterflies were bringing all the races of the world together. Who says no to that? Nobody. Who says no to the LA Times for Sunday, March 8th, 2026? You can say that again by Seth Whiteberg. I acquitted myself well enough that I knew one person, they'd invited me as like the substitute, and the other person was like, oh, you're pretty good at puzzles. Next time we need somebody, can we call you? And I was like, absolutely. And they're like, so I'm gonna get to do it again. I'm a competitive jigsaw puzzle guy now. I mean, you're like, it seems frankly, I'm surprised you weren't before. Well, I wasn't before, and now I am. I'm also the guy that says hello to Hesta. Hesta, it is good to see you. I'm also the guy that does 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time. Muke is here. Meek is watching me on mute. Muke is here. Oh my God. Meek, it is good to see you. United Butterflies of Benetton. All the races of the world. Everybody loves butterflies, right? That's what's going to bring us together, I think. I have no other ideas at this point. Muke! All right. When you do the thing, it is 10:18 in the morning. Do you remember what you've been doing for the last 18 minutes? No, I don't. As it turns out, you were talking for pretty much the entire time. Did you have any plan for any of that? I didn't. Do you have a plan for your stream? Well, 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern Time. I got the rough outline of what I'm hoping to achieve here. Why don't you do it? It's 10:19 in the morning. Good Lord. All right. This is the LA Times for Sunday, March 8th, 2026. You can say that again by Seth Whiteberg. The bet is 6 minutes. The 6 minutes is not a lot of time. There's not a lot you can do in 6 minutes. You're like, there's a lot I can do in 6 minutes. That's it? Well, the first 6 minutes. All right, fine. You missed the bet, Co. Maybe that's to your benefit, is all I'm saying. Who's to say? 6 minutes. And even if you got it right, oh my God, I am so in the doghouse after yesterday. I have to regain your trust. I have to pay every bet right. I was going to say I have to pay every bet right for perpetuity. It will probably, statistically, it will happen again. But like it has to be at least 2 years, right? Before I'm allowed to mispay a bet again. You're like, longer than that, bitch. This is serious business. This is Channel Points gambling. How do I feel about the Lego record player? I don't know that I have ever seen it. Is this going to become a Lego and puzzle stream? No. Well, you have streamed Lego before. In fact, you streamed a piano building endeavor that took 14 hours and was your second most streamed category for the entire year of 2024 because the only other thing you do is crosswords. All right, so that's fine. Basically just betting on a coin flip at this point. Wrong. You were betting on 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern Time. Multiple times have you streamed Lego. So it is written. This is the thing for today, and we are going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Irked by could be mad at. Light. Econo? I don't know. Economical could be cheap. TD Passers, probably QBs. Dyrus Aeneas Nin, erotic. Amino acid. Henri Matisse. Fed that hosts Abu Dhabi is the UAE. The land developer was something. Sarah J. Is that Moss? I've seen that in Crossroads. Poker buy-ins and Annie. Massive transfers of information are data dumps. Decoration awarded in all branches of the military is an, I don't know. Bagstreet Org is TSA. Sister of Janet and Jermaine is Latoya Jackson. Portent is an omen. Bona fide. Foraging insects is an ant. Dental product. Dental product? That's low fat. Dental product is a tooth something. Classic auto trim is Chrome. Learn through the grapevine is here. Pioneering digital encyclopedia is Encarta on CD-ROM. Part of LACMA. You're part of LACMA. Some Tuscans are, I don't know, what is this one? Classic Nestle drink is quick. Make Clafouties say is bake. This is UAE. Tournament assignment is a seed. Ike is a guy. Baseball gripping aid is a seam. That's one of them. Tops is A1. Ugh. Actress Thora Birch from My Girl. Threw it out there. I don't know. Annual Kentucky event is the Derby. Macaulay Culkin dies. Sudden Impulse is a whim. Ice Follies venue is a rink. Stuffy Sort is a prude. The billboard installer was your billboard installer. What is this one? This is 2 something. Okay. The land developer was attracted to tracks. Is that right? Attracted to tracks? I hate it. Some Tuscans are peasants. There you go. Gauzy is thin. Situation that inevitably goes downhill is a ski something, right? Ast is threw it out there. Baroque Painter Guido. You're Baroque Painter Guido. Send back is, I don't see it. Otherwise is else. Western Treaty Group is, not the OAS, OAE, I don't know. Lummox, you're in Lummox. The tissue manufacturer was, oh, I hate these. Buggy for a Bairn is a pram. Take back briefly is a repo. Gets cracking on. It starts. Schedule opening is a slot. Chat, you got a slot. Daily tablet, say, is a dose. Celebratory cry during a game of tag is you're it, not it. Some care coordinators. Hall of Fame drummer from Liverpool is Ringo Starr. Concocts, what is this one? Send back. Is remand, OAE, Lummox. The tissue manufacturer was, I don't see it. Oh my God, fucking spoilers. Panda -1 is Tetra. Oh my God, Sleeveless Top is a tank. It's not there. You will rue the day. I won't. Early 1990s Prez familiarly is Bush Senior. Fun. Tour of Duty. I don't know. You made that up. A lie. Demonstrating more courage is like braver. It's something. Or the importer-exporter was, George Vandalay. Holds fast to. Art Vandalay, you idiot. Holds fast to. Comfort. Pine secretion. Pine secretion. Resin? Crabby folks. Oh my God. Used to be as was. Annoyance. I don't know. Let's go this way. Up here. Let's do this. Situation inevitably goes downhill to ski lesson. Baroque Painter Guido. Tendril is a wisp. Mobile platforms. iOS. Gets cracking on. Celebratory cry is, I don't see it. You're it. Some care coordinators are nurses. Concocts. I don't see it. Bad impressions. Livid is irate. Currency symbolized by that's the euro. Tutti Frutti. That's a song about the butt. Places where pickup lines may be common. I don't know, like products for sensitive skin often, Turks and Caicos. Tiniest bit, I don't see it. Cards with pics. Uno, set, you made that up, liar. So this is Cards with Picks. I don't see it. B&B Patron is a, I don't see it. Skillful. Alpine Dwelling is a, you know that one. You know with your whole heart. You've been to a Swiss chalet. Charcuterie Fair is meat. Yeah, it is. College Unit is a, Condos Capitals, Accra. Magic Show Prop is a wand. That's how you're cluing wand. Farm enclosures are pens. Staying power, I don't know. Neptune's realm is the sea. Subtle over here is pissed. Oh my god. Skin art visible only in black light is like an infrared tattoo. Or ultraviolet demand. I don't know. Snack topped with onions and cilantro. Guac? Harder to control. Delta HQ is ATL Atlanta. Nasal irrigation vessel is a neti pot. Try it, but use salt water. Checkup request. I don't know. Shin related is tibial. Ugh. Open sesame. Spots that do do's are salons. Treasure Hunt 8 is a map. Easy Sammys are like PBJs. You gotta open 2 jars. Real hoot. You're a real hoot. Where are we? Uninspired is writing. I don't see it. That sounds like safe money. Is I'd bet. Tierra on el Oceano is a Ila. I speak Spanish. Young woman is a lass. Overall's part is a bib. The scorekeeper was nobody knows. Java's Joe. Perfume is aroma. City in upstate New York with an N. In Utica? Intel gathering mission is recon. Farm enclosure is a sty. Sweet spot is a hotel. Approves is okay. Sure it is. Cooks up. You cook up. What is this? Air medal is awarded in all branches of the military. Dental product is a tooth something. The billboard installer was assigned to signs. I hate it. Celebratory cry during tag. Lummox is a lout. Is got her, got him. Demonstrating more courage. Yeah, because this is got him. Is demonstrating more courage? Gutsier is that. Okay, place where pickup lines will be common. Where are we? Oh my god, 5 minutes. Broke Painter Guido. Okay, the tissue manufacturer was applied to plies. That's tooth gel. Was applied to plies, concocts. Oh my god, bad impressions are dense. Place where pickup lines may be common are bus stop. Like products for sensitive skin. Tour of duty is a stint. The importer-exporter was accustomed to customs. Holds fast to is adheres. Comfort is ease. Crabby folks are cranks. Annoyance is a pest. Sears gift is ESP. NFL team with a horseshoe logo is Colts. The music producer was Tiniest Bit is least. The music producer was College Unit is a credit. Staying power was attuned to, take this out, attuned to tunes. Cambodian currency is the real. Skillful is a droid. This is scent free. The reef, scent less. We're not gonna do it. Safety sucker attested to test. Pie component is a crust. Finishing salt. Surface alternative is an iPad. Love in French is amour. Uninspired is writing. What is this one? Real hoot's a riot. This is prose. That's not right. Is that obey? Toe the line is obey. What is this one? Checkup request is say. Oh my god. In favor of his pro. The scorekeeper was Pantheon features a dome. Is appointed 2 points. I hate all of these. I hate all of these. Appointed to, you can't type. Yeah, I'm mad. It's daylight savings time today. You know, by the way, it's a UV tattoo. Is that a thing? Part of Caesar's boast is Vini Vidi Vici. All right, this is a taco, has onions on it. Harder to control is unrulier. Inkling is an idea. City in upstate New York is, I still don't see that one. Animal, that's an elk. This is Olean. Temporary reprieves a stay. Put in the overhead bin is stow. Cooks up is bruise. Where are we? Gets cracking on is sets to. Sleepless top is a vest. It's technically a waistcoat. That's endurance, and these are pandas, and that is 655. Early Chet, late you. See, this is what I'm saying, Hal. Hal, it is good to see you. Dr. Stud, it is good to see you. This is what I'm saying, Hal. Hal, we are on an hour earlier than you are used to, right? Our body is doing this an hour earlier than it is used to. You're like, well, to be fair, to be totally fair, daylight savings time at this point is really 8 months of the year. So really, that's kind of more the standard that your body should be accustomed to. Not the previous 4 months that you've been, shut up! Shut up! All your streams start an hour early. I know. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Dr. Stud, you'll agree, right? You're like, you woke up this morning, it was dark, right? You're like, well, I get an hour later. It's like, I don't need the hour later. I'm not out there tilling the field. It's the same amount of daylight. You're just telling me it starts and ends at a different time. I could have moved east and done the same thing, but I didn't. You know why? Because I don't want to live there. I want to live here. Anyway, what are you going to do? All right, 655 is something. It's not. Fuck it. Whatever. It's you know what. Let's start this. Let's see if you can do this. Choose prediction outcome. LA Times in 6 minutes or less. The answer was not. Congratulations. Okay, we're back, baby. We are so back. We're back, and we're better than ever. If Saskatchewan does one thing right, it's ignoring daylight savings time. That is the one thing. That is the one thing. You've still impressed a new friend. If I do nothing today, if I know that I have, one, made a friend, and two, impressed that friend, I'm having a good day now. I'm having a good day, and I can tell you, even the impressing part, like I'm not even looking for that. I'm just looking to make a friend. This is the whole thing. This entire thing, I've just entrapped you. I've entrapped you into being my friend. Is what I've done. You're like, I'm here. I'm not your friend. I'm actually here betting against you, earning channel points and the pride that comes with channel points, specifically by hating on you doing these crosswords, such as considering you had the ass to say that you were going to do this thing in 6 minutes. You took 6:55. Good Lord. I'm richer now, and I don't like you, and I'm not your friend. God, it hurts. You're doing this to me today on Daylight Savings Sunday. Unbelievable. You're betting against me, but you consider me your friend. I consider you my friend, and I am honored that you bet against me. TW, like I would be in a way, I'd be upset if Blank was like, well, I really want to hate, but I feel like it's going to hurt his feelings. You be true to yourself, and I'll be true to you. That's all I'm saying. You'd never bet against me? Well, I mean, that's a system. I will give you that's a system. What is going on here? And thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. I appreciate the belief. I'm just saying, the smart money is on hating sometimes. So somewhere between Moss and Blank lies the truth, you know? And it's the truth in this case is closer to Blank, but that's fine. You're not betting against me. You're betting for the... No, see, that's Thunder Bunny, who used to work at a betting parlor. I want to say at a high streak Ladbrokes or something along those lines. I don't remember. Anyways, that guy there, he knows how to gamble. He's like, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I'm just looking at the horse, and I know the horse don't got it today. I know the horse. I've seen horses. I've seen crossword horses. I'm looking at his teeth. I'm looking at his complexion. Like, have you had your oats today? I haven't had any oats today. You're like, then you're not doing that thing in 6 minutes. You're not. A parlor. Exactly. But the point is, Thunder Bunny is saying, I'm just calling balls and strikes. I'm just playing the odds. I'm looking at the facts. I'm doing this for stacks. I'm not doing this for anybody else. So there you go. If you believe in me, stacks don't matter. You never lose. Thank you. And if you get some channel points out of it, even better. I'm not saying there's a wrong way to do it. The only wrong way is not to play. That's the only wrong way to do it. That's the only wrong way to do it. Oh my God. All right. What is going on here? You can say that again. So the land developer was attracted to tracts of land. Also, when you say attracted to tracks, it just sounds like like what was your nickname in high school? Dirt fucker? Crass. This is not what two crosswords in about an hour is about. Okay, fair enough. I'm just saying, attracted to tracks. All right, well, it kind of rhymes. It's wordplay. It's something. I don't know. The billboard installer was assigned to signs. Okay. What is this one? Okay, so now the tissue manufacturer was applied to plies. That's so when you talk about plies, you're talking about the number of layers in a tissue paper or a bathroom paper. You know what I mean? Like bog roll, as they call it in the UK. You know, they talk about number of plies. You're sort of like, how many plies is it? 2, 3, 4? How fancy am I feeling today? Trust me, and I'm not saying they don't have you over a barrel on this one. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong spending the money on good tissue paper for your face or for any other part of your body where you may choose to use it. I am telling you, and you know, you've worked in offices where they have not made that same commitment to you, and you know the difference. Oh boy, do you know the difference. Holy cow, like there's still bark in this. Good Lord, wisdom. Anyway, they know they got you over a barrel. And I'm not saying like paper towels, toilet paper, Kleenex. And Kleenex is a genericized brand name, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying it's cheap, and they got you, baby. They got you by the O-ring. I'm just saying, worth the money. It's one of those things we always talk on the stream. If we talk about nothing on the stream, we talk about how insidious capitalism is. But it's one of those things. It's one of those things where having money just means buying your way out of discomfort, right? Discomfort the system forces upon you, and there is no greater example. By the O-ring. Yes, look it up. Then toilet paper. Anyway, it's fine. Your friend said, can you sound you instead of can you sound you out? You had to explain the difference. I hope you did. Shishido facial caution. What? Yes. Lotion. Wait, hang on. Cotton. All right. Cotton. You said you couldn't decide if you want to say cotton or lotion. You said caution. Did you also call Meek Muke earlier? I believe I did. You're not very good at talking, are you? I'm not. Applied to plies. is what the tissue manufacturer did. Terrible. All right, what is this one? Accustomed to customs is the importer-exporter. That one's fine, I guess. If you import and export, obviously you know the different customs and tariffs and duties and all this stuff that you gotta worry about if you're in that life. If you're about that import-export life. At the, if you're Rick Ross at the Port of Miami, that kind of thing. You're like, he made all that up, right? He did? Attested to tests is what the safety inspector did. Daylight sundown time. Yeah, we're there. I think we're there right now. And then appointed to points is what the scorekeeper does. Okay, so this is. I don't want to go all Ian Malcolm on you here. Although I'm wardrobe wise. It's what I'm going for. Just because you could doesn't mean you should, kind of thing. Oh, so yeah, it works. But at the end of it. This is your classic Sunday crossword with a little bit of wordplay, a little bit of pun, a little double entendre, which is not necessarily sexual. Everyone always assumes a double entendre is sexual. It doesn't have to be. It usually is. Usually it's like a that's what she said situation, or as the actress said to the bishop, that sort of thing. But it doesn't have to be, and sometimes it can just be pointed to points. They're different, but they sound the same, so we put them together there. Like, okay, you did it, it works. So that's your theme. It's fine. It's not. It works. The fill is okay. Are you cracking a smile at this? I don't know. But that's really, you know what? Anybody that makes a Sunday crossword, anybody that does a Sunday crossword is worthy of our love and respect. At the end of the day, I don't think the theme is all that exciting, but that's fine. They're not here to excite me, right? Sometimes you make crosswords only for you, right? Sometimes you make them for you. You put your art out in the world, and you can't control how people react to it. All you can do is put your art out into the world and let people experience it the way that they choose to. Whether they interpret it in a way that you didn't intend, maybe that's a testament to good art, that it can be multifaceted, right? In this case, this one, the theme is not doing it for me, but it might do it for you. Chat, you ever do it for you? It might. I don't know. It's Anna Chlumsky and My Girl. Thora Birch was in Hocus Pocus and American Beauty. Dewey, that is almost as embarrassing. First of all, Dewey, welcome to the show. Cosmic is here. I am almost as embarrassed about that fact. It is Anna Chlumsky, right? Who is, in the show Veep also and other things. Why did I say Thora Birch? I was thinking of Hocus Pocus. And you're like, Macaulay Culkin does not die from bee stings in Hocus Pocus. It's like, that's why we have AI. We can make that happen now. That's the one thing it does. That's the one thing it does. And it makes movies on Facebook where Iron Man meets Jesus. Oh my God, Hollywood is over, apparently. We fear the release of Making Bad. I know. Oh, you release the fear of making bad art. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I'm not reading well. Well, you're also not speaking well or doing crosswords well. What are you doing well? Very little today. You know why? Because my body says it's 9:36 in the morning, even though it says 10. You came in for cursed AI movie ideas. Sass, it is good to see you. Sass, we were talking about the movie My Girl. I was spoiling the ending, and then I misattributed the female lead in that movie to Thora Birch, and Dewey Wynn rightfully upbraided me in front of everyone. Don't make cursed AI anything, Chad. Very good advice. Veda Sultanfuss. All right. Fine. Here's what we're doing. We are moving on because I know you don't know what time it is. I know you don't know how to do crosswords, but you know that you do two in about an hour. You're like, yeah, give or take. You're like, what time is it? Well, I mean, I am told according to the network time that I have no control over. Well, you can set your time zone differently. It's like, yeah, but then I have to say I live in Bogota just to be the time that I think it is. No, I don't live in Bogota. I live in my own heart. But I also live more specifically in the place where I live. So here's the thing. It's 10:37, right? Let's warrant that is the time. Can we stipulate it as 10:37? So stipulated. Thank you. It must mean you have 23 minutes left to do a second crossword. That's not a lot of time. Not the way you're going. It's not a lot of time anyway. All right, that's fine. Sass is here. We're doing it for Sass. We are moving on to a little something that I like to call Join Together. Ready to start solving? No. By Kelly Richardson for Sunday, March 8th, 2026. You wish you lived in Bogota? I wish I lived in Bogota. It's kind of got it scans well. It's got a good meter. Can we find it? I know you can see it. I can't see it. Can I find it? Let's see if I can find it. Now I'm looking at it. Like I was already looking at it. Bitch, I'm so far ahead of you. I'm streets ahead of you is what I'm doing. And you're the streamer. That's the problem. We are opening up a bet. Now let me tell you something about the Sunday New York Times crossword from the old gray lady. It's big. It's going to be, I don't know how challenging it's going to be. What I can tell you is this. We have done sub 8 on this 5 of the last 6 weeks. And that means like there's only one bet that we can do. There's only one bet that we can do on this. And that is, will we PB? we're in that place. There's nothing I can do. I'm not saying we're going to PB, and I'm not saying it's likely. If we do, recall, we PB'd the LA Times yesterday. So if we PB this today, you know the rule. You know the rule, right? So we'll see. But we have to set it because we're like sub 8 is not a challenge for us anymore. We live inside our own heart. But 2, we have built our summer home on the edge of 8 minutes, and we are slowly sliding lower and lower and lower. Brother, why would I do it? We're doing PB runs. Yes, we're doing PB runs. We're gonna do this thing hitless. Well, we know we're gonna do it hitless, but we're gonna see if we can do it. We're gonna see if we can PB it. We just didn't want to type out a new bet. What is the bet, Moss? Like, unless we go to 30-second increments, and you're like, disgusting. Exactly. If we keep beating 8, we have to set it at 7. We have to PB this thing at some point. How goes the crosswords by hand? Thank you for asking. I am behind. I have exactly 1 month and 3 days until the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament in Stamford, Connecticut, which, as you know, famously is still done on paper, even though no one uses paper for anything anymore. Anyway, we do it on paper, so I have to print out a bunch of crosswords. I've been backed up. I've been behind. I've been just swamped with other stuff. I'm at work. I'm trying to do the crossword while I'm driving the forklift. It's a nightmare. It's just been an absolute nightmare. We will see if we can. We've got a month to go. We really need to buckle down. We really need to buckle down and do it. We're trying to simulate tournament conditions. I have my Pentel Clicker Race 0.9. It's working very well. I'm very happy with the pencil choice. But we really do need to practice. Is the thing. Can we have which emote? Which emote do you want? Did you send me a You don't even need to. We have so many better TV slots. Thanks to the generosity of I don't want to say. Let's just call them N eaters. That we have all kinds of things that we can be doing. So how do I? Okay, hang on. Let's just do it like this. I am so rubbish at doing this. I'm gonna do it over here because I don't want it to show up on the screen. I don't want it to show up on the screen. That emote is all you need. Tyler's. It is good to see you. All right. Can we have it? We should have it. Why don't we have it now? Do we have it now? Is it in there now? It won't let me add it. Is it there? Is it there or is it not there? It's not letting me add these. Why is it not letting me add these? Do I have to log out and log in again? You didn't realize there's a redeem? There is a redeem. But you have to spend your channel points, and you could be spending them on this. All right, we are stopping the entire stream. You're like, if we can just, you know what? We could actually get them to shut up for a minute. All we need to do is start redeeming the emote thing, and then we can figure it out. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm logging out and then logging back in. Better TV is what I'm doing, and let's see if that will let me. Let's see if that will let me do this now. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Hang on, wait. Okay, Spork, you want that one? Why is it? It's not. Oh my god. I know why. Fuck. Oh shit. You want to know why I can't add them? Because we have to pay for emotes now. We're gonna add them all. The reason why I can't add them is because my subscription has expired. It was a 1-month gift subscription, and I need to. Okay, can I actually subscribe to this? Now I need to put my credit card in. Hang on. Oh my god, I have to put in my postal code. You can't see this, right? Okay, tell me you can't see this. Okay, hang on. Okay. Thank God it's going to PayPal. You can't. Okay, no. Okay, good. Pay with this. Agree and continue. One more step. Hang on. I'm buying something while I'm streaming. This is exciting. You mind saying everything we're typing? Remember, kids. When you send the credit card number in, make sure to include the 3 digits on the back. All right. Do I have this now? Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. Holy shit. All right. What are we doing? What are we adding? What do people want? All right. I'm going back through the chat here. There's like, how many of these are there? Oh my God. All right. Moss, you want this one? Done. Okay. That one's in. What else do we need here? I'm just trying to find Nibone, it is good to see. By the way, hey, Nibone, how did your date go? How did your date go the other day? I hope it went well. I know you were feeling nervous about it. I hope that it achieved everything you were hoping that you would achieve in the date, whether that be just emotional connection or whether it be something a bit more, maybe a light brush of the wrist, that sort of thing. Kind of the delicate caress of something or other. What do we got that one? Okay, hang on. Oh my God, this thing is off the rails. If I missed it. If I missed any of these and you want to just repost them, just repost them. Because the chat is going too fast for me to find all of these. That one's Sporks. You got that one. Oh boy. If I've missed them, let me know. Wrist touching, keep it PG. Kneebone was on a date. Kneebone, how'd it go? Oh, you know what? That's Kneebone's business. Leave Kneebone out of this. Kneebone does not need to date and tell. Is the thing. All right. Anyway, I'm glad it went well. Let's say that. Did I miss anybody? Because the bet is closed. And you know what? It's this whole thing is a conspiracy, right? To one, delay me to a point where I will not do 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 Eastern time. And 2, to basically swamp me with emotes. All right, we have them now. We have paid it. We've paid. If with nothing else, I don't know if we're gonna PB this thing. I do know I just paid $7. I do know I just paid Better TV $7. It was great. I'm glad to hear. I know you were feeling a little on edge, right? So hopefully by the end of it, you were no longer on edge, if you know what I'm saying. Everything is a conspiracy. Bactrian, thank you for the bits. You're just wise and conservative spending on stacks alone. Okay. All right. 1044. I've accepted it now. I'm you know what? I understand. I don't agree, but in the spirit of moving on and being productive, I accept that it is 1044 and not 944. In the morning. It's fine. You don't get everything you want in life, right? And quite a lot of the time, you don't even get what you need. But the Rolling Stones are full of shit. I can tell you that. But at a minimum, you have to be the bigger person about it. Sometimes you have to just say, you know what? Fine. I don't care. Ducks back, water, watch, that sort of thing. And Eaters works for BTTV. Nathan Eaters. This is Joined Together by Kelly Richardson for Sunday, March 8th, 2026.
Sha, if you're not playing bingo, the cards are pinned and square are being called in the dizzy, just so you know.
The dizzy. Oh my, I hate that so much. Oh, it's so perfect. All right, this is the crossword for today in 3, 2, 1. Clip-on say it's like a tie. Facing the pitchers at bat. Some budget-friendly grocery stores. It's on a roll. You're on a roll. Sculpted. I don't know. Let's go this way. Inquires ask. Theresa May. 47-day Prime Minister. Drama series co-starring Pamela Anderson. Is Baywatch? Is that a drama? Something score. Neonatal measures an amnio score. What is this one? Sculpted is... That can't be right. Seabird is a turn. Pre-dinner beverage is an aperitif. Show gratitude for service. Loathe, it could be abhor, doesn't fit. What's this one? Budget-friendly grocery stores. I don't see it. It's on a roll. Sculpted, something here is wrong. Minimalist swimwear is a Speedo. Mineral found in seaweed. Certain film, this is a, take this out. Amnio is wrong because this is a key grip. Cozy garment, giveaway. Setting for gorillas in the mist is Rwanda. Spot for a grill is a terrace. Starters, rumor has it is I hear. This is Sculpted is shaped. That's an Apgar. Simple rebuttal. Didn't. Is that right? I don't know. Let's go this way. Where are we? Loathe is, I don't see it. Part of PIN number. Part of PIN? Personal identification number? Is that what I want there? They want an abbreviation for an abbreviation. Ident photocopier function. Copy. Budget-friendly grocery stores. Aldi's? Is that right? I think that's right. Show gratitude for service. Let's go this way. All right. Spot for a grill is not a terrace. It is a, I don't know. Starters. Where are we? Most slipshod is something... On the Lamb, Etta James recording in the Hall of Fame is at last. Fungal structure. Californie, par exemple, c'est un état en français. Big Blues, IBM. So-called rooster sauce is sriracha. I saw the typo. We'll get it. Fails ignominiously in slang is eats it? I guess so. Slang. Fun. Where are we? That's IBM. Drag show accessories are boas. Our song is Taylor Swift. 30 minutes to 3 in British English is half 2. Beethoven's... Fifth is the Fate Symphony. Caitlin Clark's alma mater is Iowa. Gritty genre is noir. Mai Tai is a cocktail. What makes a dresser dressier? I don't know. You chat? Ooh woo. Indigenous people of the Great Lakes are the... I don't see it. Let's go this way. Structure in a shipping container is a pallet. We're going to go, makes a choice on Tinder is swipes. Sucker is a sap. First and last Queen of Hawaii. I don't know that name. Good thing to have for a suspect to have is an alibi. Verboten's taboo. Actors who played Hermione Granger is Emma Watson. Tubman is Harriet. Indigenous people. I don't know that one. Most slipshod is sloppiest. Okay, fungal structure. Simple rebuttal is did so. Fungal structure. These are the Ottawa. Is that right? If fungal structure is Peace Prize Malala. Author who had a Pulitzer for Beloved is Toni Morrison. One name singer, smooth operator, Sade. Sally with 2 Oscars is Field. Mexican painter known for her self-portraits is Frida. Oh my God, Frida Kahlo. Tina Turner. Hedy Lamarr. Tara Reid. So many names. Ice Spice. R.I.P. Rita Ora. Talmadge. Holy, how many names are in here? Eager is keen. Relay race segments a leg. Vous êtes ici. March 8 observance conducting billions of people around the world is Inter. You got this wrong. That's Harriet. Inter. Say it with me, chat. International Women's Day. And yes, we took an hour from them. Of course we did. Issa Rae, Nina Simone. It's all women in this. That's why. Okay. Anais Nin, Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o, groundbreaking Supreme Court justice appointed in 1981. Sandra O'Connor, Anna Howard, somebody. So many ladies. Ina Garten, the barefoot Contessa herself kind of moments. Aha. Like I just had right now. Make out his snog. Backwards refusals. Nah. Soft shoe and form was a mock. Nora Ephron, R.I.P. Similar, akin. Station College School, Texas, Texas A&M. It's dangerous to ride a bicycle with this. No helmet? I still don't know that name. Reactor Safety Agency is the National Something Commission. Get one's feet wet. You ever get your feet wet? Anna Howard, I don't know. Aussie Grading is Good Day Mate. Good Day Mates. Like some textiles are woven. Burnable storage unit in brief. They can't be returned. Burnable storage unit is a CDR. They can't be returned. I don't know. Aces, as good as it gets. Ideal. Skydiving requirement is a shoot. Get one's feet wet. Become rich and successful, so to speak, is arrive. Like raw footage is grainier. Pronoun for most of the people in this puzzle is her. Ancient Greek instruments a liar. Muppet was a regular is Elmo. Lustrous is glossy. Lose the lav. Formal notes are, I don't see it. City of 1,000 minarets is Cairo. French schools at Cull. Storage unit. Settle in, say. Nestle. What is this one? Delayed. I don't see it. Let's go this way. Silent film star Norma. This is dry, like some humor. This is Deco. Gwen. Oh my God, where are we? Get this one. Skydiving requirement is nerve, so get one's feet wet is Wade. That's Shaw. Six Stick song that begins Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Delayed, I don't see it. Wisdom is sagacity. Equips again as a ship is refits. Not bad is I like it. Roggenbach, for example, is a rye beer. Babe the Blue Ox, for example, is a legend. Like zebras but not tigers. Male? No. Baseball announcers update. What's this one? Formal notes are... I don't see it. Storage unit is a something bin. Settle in, say. Used up crayons are nibs or nubs. What is this one? Control Z action is undo. All right. Ario Speedwagon in the manner of Allah. Tennis calls Alette. Fuming feeling is ire. Kathmandu residence in Nepali. Some paintings of water lilies. Roll for Gina Davis. What's her name? In a league of their own. Casino workers a dealer. Therefore, and so verbally notify is say to. Highly embellished is ornate. C-span. C-128 across. No. What is this one? Nearly done. Is good day, mates? Wrong. Let's say take that out. And then formal notes are, I don't see it, storage unit, settle in, nearly done. Big name in sparkling water. Some paintings of water lilies are Monet's. Roll for this guy. Like zebras but not tigers. Baseball announcers update is 1 on, 2 on. Is that right? And then these are we going to do this from A? Okay, take that out. From A to Z. From A2, like that. Oh my God, this is a storage unit is a megabit. All right, nearly done. What is this one? C-128 across. This is the MoMA, has Monet's, and this is nearly done. Is, why don't I see it? I don't see it. Is refits wrong? Baseball announcers update is, this is Good Day Mates. This is, nearly done is 1 to go. This is rejigs, refits, like zebras but not tigers. Oh my God, are we gonna do this? Pokefish is Ahi, as well as 2 touch. I don't see it. Clip on, say, is attached. It's on a roll, is a hoagie. Mineral found in seaweed is iodine. So this is feeling of stress is adjective. Movie palaces are cinemas. Cry from a dog walker's heel. Giveaway is a tell. Feel bad is ale. It's dangerous to ride bicycle with no, can we do this? No hands. Delayed is held up. Settle in, say, is unpack. Big name in sparkling water. Zebras but not tigers are maned. Perrier. This is Dottie. Carta. Spanish letter is a carta. Pros are experts. I think that's right. Show gratitude for service is leave a tip. Loathe is detest. Photocopier function is sort. This is fungal structure is a mold. This is Oda. What makes a dresser is an eye. This is a memoranda. Where are we? Oh my God. That didn't happen when we that didn't happen when we finished it. That didn't happen when we hit the last key. It took 2 seconds. Why would you waste 10K on yes? Good question. So, it's my fault, right? It's my fault. It's my fault. I said this was going to happen, right? Because we PB'd yesterday, and the rule is if we PB, I am getting soaked this weekend. I'm getting absolutely soaked. Absolutely. You remember when you bought something that cost $7 on stream? How was you remember those days? How was that?
I'd say I'm good for about 10 or 12.
Okay. 10 or 12 a week? That's not bad.
Well, a week. Well,
You drink 10 or 12 beers a day?
you counting beers too?
Yes, of course.
Rocco, you're welcome. Oh, man. 656. That's a PB. That's a PB. We finally did it. We finally broke. We've been trying to break 7 for months, and we finally did it. Sick aim. Thank you. Thank you. I've got very good aim. What I can't do is type. But I can spend credit card is what I can do. Oh my God. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on.
We all soaked Narsha. Soaked in WS.
Soaked in WS. Oh my God. Erotic. Moss, thank you for the bits. You were here like horny Mormons. Yeah. You get your buddy Alan jumping up and down on the end of the bed. You're still doing nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. I will point out one thing. It's gauche, but I will point it out. We are 2 subs away from a new animated emote slot. I'm just putting it out there. That's all I'm doing. 656! Choose prediction outcome. Will we PB? The answer was yes. There you go. All right. So this is first of all, it is International Women's Day. Shout out to all my she-wolves on the street in
I don't know
jail.
anything about crosswords, but I do. It's impossible, scientifically impossible, for anyone to do 2 crosswords in about an hour.
Spork, thank you for the animated emote slot. Oh my God. Considuous. Thank you for the resub, Spork.
Well.
Thank you so much. I consider it very gauche to fish for these kind of things. But when you get close, sometimes you like to just tip it over the edge a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got a new animated emote slot. We're gonna figure out what to do with it. Should get back to work. It's Moss. I mean, whatever. Like we are always happy. We're always happy whenever anybody wants to make anything, do anything, provide any kind of aid or assistance on behalf of the stream. Do not feel in any way that you need to go do stuff. I have some ideas too. I have some things. We're gonna figure it out. We've got so much junk we could clear out. We could do it that way too. You sure do love emotes and tuning into this. Then you're in the right place. The Coom guy got a sub? Of course he did. I hope he Cooms back, is what's going on, the Coom guy. It is International Women's Day, and as I was saying before Spork was so rudely and generously interruptive, shout out to all my she-wolves on the streets and in jail, and specifically, shout out for the 23 hours of International Women's Day that women get, because of course they don't get as much as men do they? Anyway, what I do like, and it's kind of stupid. We didn't see the theme. I was like, why are there so many fucking names in this thing, right? And it's one of those where, like, some names are fine. Like when crosswords get really, really trivia heavy, you're sort of like, oh my God, there's so many names and there's so many things I don't know, and you need a mix. You don't need too many. I was like, there's a lot of names in this thing. They're all ladies. As it turns out, it's full of ladies. The chat was full of ladies the entire time. You're like, of course you didn't realize, you oblivious idiot. You didn't understand. So you're working on some commissions at the moment, so you won't put too much pressure on yourself. Perfect. Do not put any pressure on yourself whatsoever. In this case, the fishing is perfectly legitimate if it's about getting a new emote. Thank you. It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good, Hal. It's for the greater good. There you go. It's full of ladies. I know. It turns out the entire time. Iowa was in the crossword, and you missed it. But can you guess the cluing on it, right? Which is, what was it, Caitlin Clark? It's got to be Caitlin Clark, right? Caitlin Clark's alma mater. Iowa. There you go. Iowa, the number one state to put in a crossword. Actually, no, the number 1 is Ohio, which is actually, it's also a palindrome, Ohio, but Iowa's number 2 because it's 75% vowel. You know who's not 75% vowels, but 100% value? Composer is here. Composer, it is good to see you. Composer, it is good to see you. Pay no attention to the 751 at the top of that. That is slander. That is libel. I am calling my lawyers. We're going to get that fixed. We're getting it fixed. This was a 656 PB. We did it today. Nobody believed in us except for me. I believed in me. I always believe in me. Some people believed in us. How is Ohio a palindrome? Because it reads the same backwards and forwards. What are you, an idiot? Good Lord. I can't be any clearer. I can't be any clearer. Ohio is the only, there's 50 states, right? And nobody can name all of them. There's 50 and only one of them is a palindrome. It's Ohio. And it's always been Ohio. Well, just look at it. Just look at it. You believed, Scrap Hearts. Thank you. Oh my God. Same backwards as forwards. You can't believe it. Yeah, see, now you can't unsee it. Now you can't unsee it. But Iowa is mostly vowels. You got to figure out what to do with that W there. But you can always find a W. I found a W today. 656 on this thing. Neaters is here, Neaters. It is good to see you. The Coom guy, thank you for the gift sub. You know that's Peepo Juice, right? You know that's one of his alts. You know it is. He made it specifically so he could come in here and be like, because I said something. I used the word Coom one time, and he's like, hey, what's up? It's me, the Coom guy. I was like, you started an alt for this? This is your joke? He's like, yeah, it is. Kind of respect the hustle, to be honest with you. Iowa's Hawaii backwards. There is this one. Okay, so this one right here, the first and last queen of Hawaii is Lily. I don't want to mispronounce it, but I'm reasonably sure she's passed on. I think it's probably fine. Lily. There's a lot of vowels in that. Anyway, that's a name. No, I don't know if you know that name. I don't know that name, but I know Sriracha. I know it's International Women's Day. I know you can ride a bike with no hands. We can get all of those. We can get all of those that way. You can't actually experience chatter since Composer's here. He's not a crossword puzzler professional, but like it's Composer. He motherfucker has credits. He's an extremely successful early professional musician, composer, and streamer. He's an FP. He's a pretty big deal. If you on your bingo card have experienced chatter, I would count it. I would count it. And he's real handsome. He's incredibly handsome. And I'm going to be watching his stream later today, is what I'm going to be doing. There you go. Extreme success. Well, you know what I'm saying. You know, in the parlance of our times, you got the bag. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy when my faves get the bag. Is what I'm always happy about. Like and relatively speaking, a Composer's bag. I'm not saying it's not like like in cartoons, like with a big dollar sign on it, but the guy's getting the bag. I was watching the other day. He was composing music. He's like, I got some exciting stuff I can't talk about. And I was like, ooh, say less. He actually said nothing. That's fine. Did I unlock a new emote? Yes, we did. We have a new emote slot. We're going to figure out what to do with it. This week, we have homework to do. It is 11 o'clock in the morning, if you can believe it. I cannot. It's 10. My body says it's 10. My body is now ready to do 2 crosswords in about an hour every Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 11 each time, and yet I find them done. I don't understand it. It can only be that I now have one less hour of International Women's Day to savor. But I will do it. I will do it for the ladies, is what I'm going to do. There you go. Yuri, it is good to see you. 3 weeks of early streams. Daylight savings time. I know I said I was over it. What's the point? I understand that it made sense in a mostly agrarian society, right? That that extra hour was better once the fields were tillable. That extra hour was better at the end of the day rather than the beginning. I don't know why. But that's what people decided. They're like, no, you want to plant carrots at 6 in the evening. That's the best time to plant carrots, and it helps if you have some daylight. It does? Okay, fine. I don't think it really matters. They're getting the same amount of daylight and water and soil. That's how you make carrots, right? You put dirt. I don't know. I don't know where carrots come from. They're at the store. Occasionally, I like to bite on them like I'm Bugs Bunny. That's all I know. I'm a very simple 2 crosswords in about an hour doing kind of guy. That's all I know. But that was the theory. It makes no sense anymore. You're like, hey, you know how you have depression? Well, now we're gonna make it darker when you get up at the same time in the morning. Cool. All right, now it's about how dark it is when stupid kids have to wait for stupid buses. That's what I'm talking about, Composer. It's the same kind of thing. You're like, no, it's light later. It's like, I don't care. I'll be drunk then. It's fine. But right now, I would like a little more light in the morning. If that's okay with you. Well, no, it isn't. It isn't. Anyway, as it turns out, we were in some kind of fugue state for the last hour. We did 2 crosswords even before our body told us that it was 10 o'clock in the morning, and now it is, and I find myself done. I find myself spent. I have nothing left to give you. I have nothing left to give you except, and until we move on to a little something that I like to call Time Guesser for today. There you go. Fantastic crossword. Just to go back to this one for a second. This is a fantastic crossword. Join together. It has a lot of names in it, and your mileage will vary on how many of those you know. But the rest of the fill is great. The theme is good. And ladies, I am sorry that daylight savings time is taking an hour of your day. You know, and they're kind of like, how about every day? How about every day? How about you treat women well every day? It's like, well, yes, let's do that too. But specifically, I'm going out after this. I'm going to Walmart. I'm getting an International Women's Day card, and I'm asking all the women in my life to share it. Is what I'm doing. That's how I'm an ally. That's how I'm making a difference. There's a place in northern Alberta that grows some of the largest zucchini in the world because they get like 17 hours of growing light in the summer. Joel Gemini, it is good to see you. One of the reasons why the UK, which is farther north, because it's in the jet stream, it's farther north than you think. It's farther north even than Edmonton, I want to say. As it turns out, that's why they got those guys growing big pumpkins in the UK, that kind of thing. That's why you have mutant squash. You got all that weird like genetic mutant gardening going on in the UK. It's because they get 900 hours of daylight a year, or whatever it is. Is that a lot? I don't know. It's something. It's something like that. Anyway, we got agrarian societies in North America where they don't even use daylight savings time because it fucks up the chickens and the cows and stuff. They're like, it's time to milk. And they're like, no, we're milking you an hour later. It's like, I don't want to get milked an hour later. I want to get milked now. Don't clip that. It's all I'm saying. It makes no sense. It makes no sense anymore. He is on a rant. He is on a tilt. He has no idea what he's doing. Sharing is caring. If it was realistic, they get about 70% of it a day. Somebody milk me. We are moving on to a little something I like to call Time Guesser for today. Time Guesser, if you don't know about it, it's the worst game ever made. It's terrible. No one should do it. No one should stream it. No one should watch it. But at least leave the tab open. That's all I'm asking. Leave the tab open. MKW Joseph, it is good to see you. All right. Manitoba's insanely sunny. You're just stuck under minus 32 Celsius for 6 months of the year. I know. It's like you're like a Minnesota, right? That's frozen tundra by and large. It's like, yeah, what's north of that? Nothing, right? The North Pole? No, Manitoba. Oh my God! And the worst part is there's a lot of lakes there. It's extremely humid and buggy in the summer too. You're like, so what is the purpose of living in Manitoba? It's like to be in hell. It's to be in hell. It's the main thing. But if you like that, and some people do, some people are into that. Manitoba, that's where you want to be. Land of the lakes. Oh my God. All right, we are moving on to Time Guesser. Time Guesser, if you don't know, open up the bet. We open up the bet. Cheap cottages and mosquitoes. All right. Star prediction. Beat 44K on Time Guesser for today. I'm feeling good. We got 2 PBs this weekend. We got a Saturday LA Times. We got a Sunday New York Times. We're doing pretty well. For those not in on the bit, it says no spoils, please. It does say that. It says it in Greek. Today. Thank you, by the way, Moss, for the highlighted message, which is just absolutely blazing at me through. Why is it? It doesn't show up there, but it does show up here. Weird. It does. Your eyes. It's fine. I'm looking at it in OBS. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay. So here's the thing. Time Guesser, right? 5 pictures. Like 5 pictures in this economy. I know. 5 pictures. You got to decide. You have to decide. You have to make a decision. You have to take some agency, and you have to decide. I swear to God. You have to decide. You have to decide where those pictures are and when those pictures were taken. You have to do it both map-wise and time-wise, as it turns out. And if you can do both, you can get 10,000 points. If you can do one okay and one not so good, you might get like 6,000. We got to do 44K on this, right? Because yesterday we did 47, something like that. On a 43, so we take it up a notch. 44 is a lot. 44, you got to do 8,800 a picture. There's no. And I know what you're saying. You're saying you always do this. You always talk the believers out of it. There's no way we're doing it today. And I don't say that in like a throwing for content kind of way, right? I would never do that. Channel points are the most important thing in the world. They're the most important thing to me because I know how important they are to you. And it's why I will never undo the harm I did or the guilt I feel about accidentally paying that bet out wrong yesterday. Even mentioning it, I just get like a hot burning pit in my stomach. But we have to move on. I'm glad that you are letting me sleep on the couch and run these channel point bets again. And I assure you, I would never throw for content. I am simply telling you, as both the horse and the savvy bettor, on whom the bets are, who's betting on the horse. Don't always trust the horse. The horse is going to run as hard as the horse is going to run.
I can't believe you've done this.
But the horse doesn't even know he's in a race sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You have to be smarter than the horse. Grateful, thank you for the raid. Oh my God, the shout out command is broken. Of course it is. So we're going to do it like this. Shout out Grateful. Grateful, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you are having a fantastic early Sunday morning. They were last seen playing Resident Evil Requiem. Oh my God, Grateful, it is good to see you. A big fan of Grateful. If you don't know Grateful streams Kaizo Mario. Big fan of the Dangle community. You'll see Grateful hanging around there sometimes. Oh no, the clock's changed now. You're late by about an hour. Sierra, it is good to see you. Sierra, it is good to see you. You are late by about an hour, but as far as I'm concerned, whenever you show up, you are right on time. That is what I'm saying. You had 5K yesterday, now you have 8K. That's what happens when you gamble smart. When you gamble smart on this stuff. How do you decide which language to pick for the bit? Coom Guy, thanks for asking. It's random. It's absolutely random. Today it's Greek, and I assume that means that. So at the very least, even if everybody else spoils, and do not spoil, please, because people are gambling on this. This is a legitimate event. This is a serious business kind of event, right? But can we do 44K on Time Guesser? At the very least, anybody who comes in here who's Greek will know that. Everybody else, all the English speakers in chat are going to spoil it. I know that, but the Greeks will keep it profesh. I know that, as the Greeks typically do. As they typically do. All right, Norway will be the first screen. You're not wrong about that. That's what we should gamble on. If you flip the text, you'd be able to read it. Maybe, or turn it upside down, something like that. It's like Novo Bouquet
Norway.
at a Novus. It's something like that. I don't know. All right, it's fine. Is the we have pins, we have all kinds of stuff going on. Is the bet still open? Is what I can't tell because I have you all. The bet is still open. We can't start. This is my point. We can't even start playing Time Guesser. You're like, why are you belaboring the concept of Time Guesser and the importance of channel points betting and the standards and practices to which you hold your frankly ridiculous stream? I get that because I opened a 5-minute bet and I have to talk the entire time. Why do I have to talk the entire time? Because if I start this thing before the bet is closed, and the first picture is Norway, all the money's going to start pouring in on hating. All the money. And then everybody that gambled fairly, thought that there was a system that protected them. I don't know why you'd think that, given everything else that goes on in life, but you assumed that people were playing by the rules. People couldn't buy their way to influence and power. You assumed that, and you were wrong. Because we opened this thing before the bet was closed. It was Norway, and SAS put it all in. I know that happened. That's why you watch chat with your monitor upside down. Say less. All right, this is Time Guesser for today. Oh, it's still open. Shit. All right, hang on. Pretty exciting. Bet is closed. All right, here we go. Edged like always. Is this Norway? It is, right? Is it? No. Is that? Wait, is this, where is this? What is going on? How about those Knicks? This isn't Belgium. No, this isn't Belgium. Okay, so we have, first of all, this is a scene of a horrible murder. It looks like it is somewhere in Europe. That is a statue of International Women's Day. You know what I'm saying? It's International Women's Day. Auntie Binky, it is good to see you. What is happening? Einstein Cafe? Are we in Germany? Is this Germany? Wrong answers only. Okay, this looks like this says Gewalt something Frauen. So this is violence against women, is what this is, for International Women's Day. And my guess would be that this is to bring attention to victims of domestic abuse. Is probably, and in some cases, murder is probably what this is. That's probably what this is. It's Ethiopian 2139. I don't think so. I think this is international women in Germany is what I think this is. That's number 82, and there's like a name. Yeah, okay. So this is not the fun murder scene that we thought we were in. This is a serious observation of genuine tragedy. Okay, it's German. Some say Germany is the Norway of Europe. That is slander. We have Germans in this chat that are on their way to you right now given what you just said. It's like the Germans are coming. The Germans are coming for you specifically. Like, well, you can't get me. I'm in Oklahoma. That's where they're going to go first. Geschenke. Okay, so these are football teams? These look like these are football teams. Neither of them are flags I recognize. And I know we've got Bundesliga people in chat who are like, you don't know that's Bayern Munich? It's like, it's not Bayern Munich. That one I know. It's not that one. Hot Germans in your area. Hot German sounds like it should be a sandwich, is what it sounds like. I'm like, yeah, it is a sandwich. It's me and two Germans. All right, say less. Brillenweiss, Bish, Schmuck. That's Schmuck. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're in Germany, but we don't know where. This looks vaguely Bavarian. Is that something? Could that be something? You got a hot area for any interested local Germans? Do they have to be German? Would you settle for a Dutchman? That looks Bavarian. I don't know if that's right, but I'm saying it's right. And if that is the case, then it means we're more like southern Germany, right? Like Munich kind of area. I've been to Munich. I don't know. I might have been in this square. I don't think I was, but I might have been. But that is Germany famously is named after Queen Germaine. And that is her. And that is her sort of her famous German sort of poking. And she is raising her fist in defiance of I don't know, the like Czech Republic or something like that. Anyway, it turns out Bavaria, like the whole thing, Central Europe, you know that kind of Witcher area. The whole thing, it's all full of lore. It's full of forest creatures and women with swords and all that stuff. It's Witcher. This is from Witcher times. Don't worry about it. All this is extremely true. I do nothing. I do nothing but talk about how right and true everything is on the stream. I would never lie to you, chat. I would never. All right. Anyway, this is from Witcher times. We are somewhere. Let us say that we are somewhere in Munich. I don't know exactly where. We're somewhere in the old town. We're like in this square. We're like in this square right here. I don't think that's right, but why don't we say it is? Now the question is, when is this, right? Because you were so busy. You want to Ian Malcolm this thing? You were so busy talking about where you didn't stop to think about when. When were we doing this? Well, you're like probably every year. Probably every year. Fun. Okay. You're also unable to type today? Hal, you're typing in, I don't even know if English is your second language. It might be your sixth. You're a polymath, Hal. If you're like, oh, you spelled Witcher wrong. I'm not worried about it. And you shouldn't be either. All right. The thing is, I have no idea when this is. I don't see any years. on anything. Does that say Frankfurt? That says Furt. Does that mean this is Frankfurt? Furt. You see that? See the Furt? There's a Furt right there. You see the Furt? Chat, there's a Furt sticking out. Got a Furt just absolutely prairie dogging it behind this woman's shoulder. What does that mean? Polymath. Yes, exactly. It's when you and all your friends see how things add up. You know what I'm saying? All right. Why is this chat? Why is it? Am I the horny one or is chat the horny one? I'm never sure. Bending the curve. Something. Okay, anybody wearing a shirt with the year on it? Anybody holding up a newspaper that we can clearly read? I don't think so. I think we are, unfortunately, in a situation in which we must suss out the year solely from the fashions of the people that are here. And yet, unfortunately, it is definitely winter. Everyone is wearing a large puffer coat, and it becomes very difficult to study the cuts of jeans necessary to pinpoint the year. Because that's how you do it. You do it with phones, and you do it with jeans, is how you do it. I don't know when this is. I don't know where this is. I don't know if this is Munich or Frankfurt. It might be. What if it's Frankfurt? Frauenhaus means lady house, is what that means. How far from Munich is Frankfurt? If we get this thing wrong, how wrong are we? Because Frankfurt's up north, is it not? Somewhere in there. Germany, so big, couldn't fit it all in this room, I'll tell you that. Frankfurt, all the way over there. Well, there's other Furts in Germany. It doesn't necessarily be that, not that thing. No one's using their handy. Well, I don't even see anybody holding up a phone, is the problem. It's hard to tell from here. Is there like a year on this that says like something 2021? But that could be the commemorance of when that person made that shape. It could be that. It's Epcot? I don't think it's Epcot. Although it does, you know what? If I were doing Bavarian Epcot, I would make it look like this, is what I would do. 2020s? When do people wear puffer coats? Well, they still wear puffer coats. Okay, we've got, these are, at the very least, make do with what you have, right? You got a bone, you make some soup out of it. These are like jeggings, is what these are. These are jeggings, mostly. So that means we're probably, this feels semi-recent. On account of the jeggings. You know how long jeggings have been around, you fucking idiot? It feels semi-recent. That guy's taking a picture with a Polaroid? I can't tell. This is the 90s. It's not the 90s. We know one thing, it's not the 90s. Although 90s fashions are coming back in a lot of ways. Some good, some bad. You know what? I take no position on the matter. None of my business what 90s stuff people are wearing. All right, you got to make a call, buddy. You got to make a call. First, you got to decide, is it Frankfurt or is it Munich? And the second thing you got to decide is what's a year that starts with a 2? Is basically what you need to figure out here. I think it's 2023. Conan once wore jeggings. That is true. He's a tall guy. Just think about how much stretch denim you need. You need to sheathe Conan O'Brien's legs in resplendent denim. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. Ugh, gross. This is Munich in 2023. Ship it! 9146. Frankfurt! Fuck! A woman placing a candle on one of 133 silhouettes representing real victims of femicide in Germany as a memorial during an International Women's Day art campaign in Frankfurt's Romerberg Square. 2024. You were 1 year off. That's okay. What's not okay is seeing Furt saying it can't possibly be Frankfurt, can it? I mean, it's Germany. They're lousy with Furts. No, as it turns out, it is Frankfurt, and you're an idiot, as it turns out. Anyway, happy International Women's Day. We are moving on. Is this International Women's Day in Moscow? Are we celebrating International Women's Day? And by the way, if nothing else, it is International Women's Day. Can we acknowledge the men? The male allies. Can we foreground and finally show some respect and admiration to our women's brave male allies? Can we have I'm not saying we need to take the focus away from the women, but can we not agree that the brave male allies of these women do not get the respect and admiration they deserve, right? And I think on this International Women's Day is the appropriate time to center those male allies. Is all I'm saying. National Women Thank Men Day. This is Moscow. We are celebrating International Women's Day the only way we know how, by foregrounding the men. You destroyed the location on all of these, but you punted on the year on like every single one. It's the most appropriate day. All right, this is what every woman in my chat looks like right now. Right now, I look like this. You kind of see it, right? You kind of see it. All right, we're having a great time. That says CMBA. Is that Cuba? Well, it's Kumba. Is it Kumba? Kumba Reform Kamoka. Okay, so we know we're in Moscow, right? Because that is St. Basil's back there. But when is... Like, look, this kid looks like he's in a second wave ska band. Look at this kid. He looks like he should be playing keyboard in the specials. Look at this kid. Is this... So it's Moscow, it's good times. If that does say Cuba, and I don't know that it does, but if it did, because Russia's like, Cuba, we're going to put our missiles there, is what we're going to do. If it's that, this is like the early 60s. You prefer San Oregano? Ska mentioned. If this in fact is the early 60s. Well, wait, we got a Japanese guy in here too. What is going on? Or is this supposed to be like a Russian Coca-Cola ad? Like, and that means Coke. Even here is what that means. I think that's right. I don't think that's right. Okay, we got a guy in a military hat. I think it's the 60s. I think it's the 60s. This guy's hair is giving me late 70s, early 80s kind of hair. But I think you could have that hair earlier. This guy belting out the Russian national anthem. And hey, we could all be singing it soon if you know what I'm saying. This guy's having a fantastic time in the 60s. He doesn't matter. He doesn't care that it's off key. It doesn't matter. This woman knows that it's off key. She has perfect pitch. And she's being absolutely tortured by this man on International Women's Day. Typical. You're so sleepy you might doze off. Moss, we are doing our best to scream for 2 straight hours in the hopes that we can keep you awake. And if we can't, and you do doze off, that's fine. We're in the Russian quarter of Havana. I don't think we are. It's a young Dexter Holland. You know, he's a pilot. Doesn't he fly? Can he fly like a 747? Or am I thinking of Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden? I don't know. But I thought Dexter Holland from The Offspring, I thought he also knew how to fly jets. You sure he's not singing Sweet Caroline? Yes, exactly. But the one thing they don't do in Russia, thank God, they don't add the bop, bop, bop. It's not in the song. I understand you want to accentuate the horn shots vocally, but just you don't, the bop bop, people think it's part of the song. It's not one of the lyrics. Neil Diamond is not singing bop bop bop. He's not doing it, but you will not. Boston, for the love of God, stop doing it. You don't have to do it. You can just say Sweet Caroline and then have a long, respectful pause before you mention how good the good times feel, you know? This is Moscow, I think. Where's Santa Oregano's? It's right here. Okay, so we're like here, like there-ish. It's part of a song at Fenway. It is. They sing it. They sing that, and they sing Dirty Water by the Standells, is what they do. Okay. And yet, the Standells, obviously from Boston. Neil Diamond, not. This is this kid's hair is fucking me up, man. But I think it is 1960-something. Now remember, Coe got the location of all of these perfect and just absolutely shanked the year. So what year would Coe say this is? And then let's not do that. Let's not do that. Is it a black and white picture? I keep going back to this one. A long, respectful pause in Boston. Why don't we just look for unicorns instead? I'm just saying, you know, be the change you want to see in the world. Bruce Dickinson is a pilot. I'm pretty sure, you can look it up, I'm pretty sure Dexter Holland is too. And not like, oh yeah, I fly a light plane that's going to kill me one day, like John Denver. I'm not saying that. I'm saying more like I actually am licensed to fly like from London to New York in a plane with 300 people in it, kind of thing. They also say Sweet Caroline in England football matches. Disgusting. This is Moscow in 1962. I'm not changing the year. Ship it. 1963, you were 1 year off. Crowds in Moscow's Red Square cheering after the radio announcement of the launch of the Vostok 6 spacecraft, piloted by the world's first female astronaut, Valentina Tereshkova. Say her name. There you go. All right, we are celebrating women today. And again, we are celebrating the world's first female astronaut, Valentina Tereshkova, say her name, by showing you a picture of a bunch of dudes. Why not show a picture of her returning from space, taking off her astronaut helmet, you know, and just kind of like shaking her hair. You know, like when you know how Metroid, as it turns out, it's a girl, right? Metroid takes his helmet off, you know, and shakes the beautiful hair, you know, like shampoo commercial curls kind of thing. You're like, it turns out Metroid was a girl in there the whole time. I had no idea. And then you learn the lesson that doesn't matter if Metroid's a girl, because the whole time you were doing the pew pew, and it's the same. We can all chat. It doesn't matter. Male, female, non-binary. We can all pew pew. That's the lesson you take from this. Here's what I want. I want to see. I don't want a picture of a bunch of Russian dudes. I want to see her taking off her astronaut helmet and shaking out her beautiful Samus Aran curls. Is what I want to see. You're like, actually, you have no idea what Valentina Tereshkova looked like, do you? I don't. And frankly, you're being kind of sexist, assuming that she's a sexy lady astronaut who's gonna shake her hair for you like it's a Pantene Pro V commercial. God. I don't know what to tell you. All right, you hate it here? Did I just call her an astronaut? No, you must have heard that wrong. We're moving on. Happy International Women's Day. All right, 19094. We're doing okay. There's a lady. All right, and she's got a megaphone or a bullhorn or something. She's telling all these men what for. I think that's great. I think more ladies should have bullhorns, is what's going on. All right, that is Arabic. So this is somewhere. All right, so we're yelling at people. We're letting them know what's going on. These are students. Chad, is this Iran? Is this Iran at the end of the 70s? Are these Iranian students who are about to uprise and do some stuff? Lady mentioned. This is not Valentina, unfortunately. I suspect this is Iran in the late 1970s. I see vests over long sleeve turtlenecks. I see extremely flammable leather jackets. I see fur. I see hair product. I see home permanents. I see a lot of toques. I think we are in Tehran. I think. I don't know who this is, though. Maybe we're not in Tehran. What if we're not in Tehran? Okay, we're somewhere where the leaves fall off the trees. That's something. It could be Arabia Town in New York. Always full of helpful suggestions. Thank you. Like, it snows in Tehran, right? It snows in Tehran. It snows in Afghanistan. I don't think that's where we are, though. Could we be in Pakistan? I don't think we're in Pakistan. I feel like we're in Tehran. I feel like we're a tyrannical government. I feel like we're in Tehran. First thought, best thought. You know what? You can't overthink these things. You got it the whole time. Like yesterday, the last one, you were just like, fuck it, I'm not even changing the year. You missed it by one. I think we're in Tehran. Women not with head coverings. Because this was prior to all them fellows. This is pre that. We're somewhere in here. I don't know if we're gonna get it right. University of Tehran. We're here. We're in this park. We're in this park next to the University of Tehran. It's definitely Red Deer, Alberta. It's definitely Tehran in 1978 is when I think it is. It's when I think it is. If this is where I'm saying Persians are more fashionable than Arabs, you're on board for this. You know what? I am saying that. I'm saying that right now. I'm saying it right now. Arabs, get in line behind the Persians is what I'm doing. It's like, first of all, you have no idea what you're talking about. You're just agreeing with Bactrin. Bactrin is laying a trap for you, and you are absolutely going to fuck around and find out on this one. I am telling you that. I am telling you that right now. This is. You know what? It's got to be. If it's nowhere, it's Tehran in 1978. It's not Swindon Town Center. That is a helpful one. I know it's not. Okay. Is there anything else in this picture before we send this thing? Is there anything else we want to do? Is there anything else we want to do before we just commit to this and just absolutely seal our doom when it turns out this is in fact Stokely-on-Trent? You know, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think this is not the UK. I think this is. We did it, Persia. All right, finally. Thousands of years of Persian history leading to this moment. Ship it. 9932. Okay, so it was at the university. Iranian women demonstrating at the University of Tehran against the introduction of mandatory veiling following the Iranian Islamic Revolution. You were 1 year off. See, I thought this was a year earlier, before the veiling. And they were like, no veiling. And it didn't work, but they did that. So no, this is a year later, and they're not wearing the veils yet. Okay, so that's fine. There you go. This is Valentine in Swindon Town Center when her spacecraft crashed down back to Earth. And then she came out, took off her astronaut helmet, and shook her hair out. You know, just a little bit. There you go. You're like, ladies, they really can do it all, can't they? You know, they're not only is she an astronaut, but she's got such great hair. Well, what's her secret? How does she do it? It's like a commercial, you know? Women. So it turns out they can and must have it all. There you go. All right, 1978 and 79 were bad years for Iran and Afghanistan, ironically. That is true. Can we do it? Can we continue? Can we continue? I have a fetish for hair shaking. Like this, you know, just like a, you know, it doesn't matter. I have a horse does it. A horse does it. Works for me too. No, gross. Stop it. Let's continue our International Women's Day, shall we? Every woman is so mad at me. Votes for women. Come to the House of Commons on October 13th at 7:30 p.m. Chat, these are suffragettes. Then they're in the city. It's like it's a David Bowie song. David Bowie, another artist we don't talk about enough. And I think on this International Women's Day, let's focus on David Bowie a little bit. Shall we? Let's do that. Too many shampoo commercials. All right. This guy, look how pleased. You want to talk about male allies? We got suffragettes. Look how pleased this guy is to be here. He's like, I'm here supporting the ladies. That's what a male ally is supposed to look like. A male ally is supposed to look like they're not asking for, but they will gladly take whatever attention and whatever praise you want to give them for their bravery being a male ally. You do love David Bowie. Everybody loves David Bowie. That's why they call him David Bowie. We are in foggy old London town. In fact, I do believe, Chad, if I believe one thing, I do believe that we're in Trafalgar Square. I believe we're in Trafalgar Square. You can't see it, but there's a big column behind these ladies. They're standing in front of a big concrete dick, and they're letting people know that women deserve the vote too. These are the lions that are coming off of the column in Trafalgar Square. That is where we are. The question is when we are, right? And when did women agitate for the vote in the United Kingdom? It was incredible. I mean, you look back 100 years, right? And it is incredible to think that there were citizens of you know, Western countries that did not have the right to vote solely because of their gender, right? And the fact that there was even a debate about it for as long as there was, like, oh, women, did they have brains large enough to vote? You know, it's like it was unbelievable that the debate. It doesn't matter. The U.S., Canada, Scandinavia, the UK, Germany, France, oh, men are smart. Men should vote. It's like, no, women are also citizens. They're also people. They should also vote. Like, the debate went on forever, and no one realized they should have done it. They should have done it right away because it meant husbands got 2 votes. Like, why was this even a debate? I don't get it. Anyway, you know, if you heard the debate continues and we're not winning. Well, that is Trafalgar Square. Pip, delightfully. See, this is where they are. They're right here. They're on this thing. They're on Nelson's column. The ladies are on Nelson's column in front of Cockspur Street. There's nothing phallic about any of this. None of us is as dumb as all of us. That's true too. Okay, we're on this thing. When are we? This is what I don't know. This is, I think, like, you're looking. These are extremely I'll be frank with you. Ladies, you deserve the vote, but your outfits are extremely dowdy. Your outfits are dowdy. I'm sorry, I hate to be the ones to tell you. Now, to be fair to you, everybody looks like shit. Everybody's wearing itchy wool. It's 7:30 p.m. Everybody's wearing itchy wool, and no one is properly thanking this man for his support of suffragettes. All right, this is 19... Like, this guy looks like he's gonna go dig for gold after this, but I don't think that's when it is. Is it the kid from Mad Magazine? No, because Alfred E. Newman has a gap in his teeth. This guy is gonna die in a chimney. These are sailors who are staring incredulously for the first time at a lady. These are bobbies. They're keeping the peace, I guess, because I don't know. This doesn't look like it's particularly contentious. Okay, vote for women. Come to the House of Commons. I like how "come" is the biggest word there. I don't know why I like it, but I do. This is, you've never thanked anybody in your life. Don't start now. This is foggy old London in 1909. Why not? Ship it. 9300. Fuck! 1913. Suffragette leader Christabel Pankhurst demonstrating a speech in Trafalgar Square during a demonstration demanding equal rights and political power. Let's start with one. Suffragettes were early 20th century activists who fought for British women's rights. 1913, you were 4 years off. Oh my God. You're doing this to me on International Women's Day? This is my International Women's Day too. You are really leaning into this bit. You are really becoming kind of an asshole. I know. I can't stop it either. I don't know what's going on. We are moving on. Last one. Can we do 44 is the question. We're at 38, so we need to get 6 on this. The goat. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Becoming. Yes, become. Thank you for saying I'm becoming. Thank you. If you know, you know. That's the goat. This is the Statue of Liberty's head. Is it Valentina? Unfortunately, no. This is Nancy. And she's in one of two places. She's in Epcot. Well, 3 places. She's in Epcot. She could be in Epcot. She could be in Las Vegas. They have one of these in Las Vegas. Actually, she could be in Odaiba, Japan. They have one of them in Tokyo. They have one of them there. I suspect she's in the head. Very fitting. Sierra knows. I suspect we are at the top. We are at the crown, at the pate of Lady Liberty herself, the world's largest and therefore most powerful woman. The Statue of Liberty on Liberty Island in New York, where the WNBA team is also named the Liberty. I think we are right here. And I think we are, if it's Nancy, you know it's the Dome. I think we are right here. Or right there. There you go. Is there a joke about her and head? I don't know. You might have to Google it. All right. The question is, we got her. I suspect this is when she was First Lady of the Nation. Yes. But I don't think. I don't know who these children are. I don't know who these children are or why she's here. But she's with some children, and she's waving out of the head is what she's doing. You'll wait for tomorrow so you can Google it at work. Good idea. Do you work from home by any chance? She's taking them hostage. This is Nancy Reagan, and it is what's a year? It's sometime between 1981 and 1989. This is kind of an easy one to go out on, but the problem is she was First Lady and de facto president by the end. For a period of 8 years, of which this could be any. I'm trying to. Unfortunately, it's a low resolution photograph. It's difficult to tell. It's difficult to tell from the lines on her face whether this is early on or later on. You know, because you get those kind of you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying is if you're when your jaw it's something when your jaw hurts sometimes it's kind of like and you can just kind of see that sort of thing. She was the First Lady. We don't let them vote. They didn't exist yet. You know what I'm saying? Why am I doing this today? What is the matter? What is the matter? This is Nancy Reagan in 1986. Why not? This is 3 years before the Ghostbusters put a bunch of goo in the statue and took it downtown on International Women's Day. I think that's what it is. Being in office ages people too. No, it does. And that's why, so Spork, one of the things we always do when we get Obama, or really any president, but Obama specifically, like a lot of presidents are gray when they start. Obama starts with black hair and it's gray in a year, basically. So that's one way to tell. It's like, oh, Barack Obama, he's got black hair. Then you know it's 2009, right? And after that, he's a little more salt and pepper. Looks like Epcot to you. This looks to me like we're on Liberty Island. This is a 5,000, but the problem is we're not going to get the year. And I'm already saying this with all the cockiness of someone who knows that we are going to pay believers on this thing. No hints. Is this the head of Lady Liberty with the head of Nancy Reagan in 1986? Ship it. 99.98. Oh, fuck off. Go fuck yourself. That's where they took the picture, not what's in the picture. Go fuck yourself, time guesser. Jesus Christ. Yes, I understand that is being taken from a helicopter or some other kind of aerial shot. First Lady Nancy Reagan waving from the crown of the Statue of Liberty during the monument's reopening ceremony in New York, following a year-long restoration project. Why? What happened in there? I bet it smelled crazy. Holy cow, we learned that's how it works in the World Cup photo. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. It's what the picture is of, not where the picture was taken. You see what I'm saying? Classic white guy behavior. It's all I can do. It's all I can do, Sierra. Women taking 2 points from me. I know, on my International Women's Day. Unbelievable. Liberty Island was never the same ever again. 99.98. You got it spot on. But again, if you take a picture of the Earth from space, it's a picture of the Earth. It's not like, hey, put on a map where that is. It's like, okay, the entire Earth. No, space. No. Anyway, it's fine. This is one of those classic conundrums in art. Like, is it the eye of the beholder? Is it the thing? Am I the painting? It's that. It's fine. It's ruined my International Women's Day. And they already took an hour from my International Women's Day because of daylight savings. And then they take 2 points from me. Oh my God, this is how the pipeline starts, unfortunately. All right, you'd be older. Let's see, did we do it? I think we did. Final score. Let's go, John Time Guesser. There we go. 48-324. That's it. We did it. It's all take today. That's it. That's the show. It's been a show. We agree it's been a show. It's been the show. It's been a show. All right, that's fine. 48-324. Thanks for watching. Is there anybody streaming? This has been so much fun. This has been one of my, notwithstanding the absolute drama and heartbreak we had yesterday, this has been one of my favorite streaming weekends in a while. This has been even Friday night playing Is This Seat Taken? It's been a lot of fun. And it's been fun because you're here. We had a big lively chat today, and that's what gets me up in the morning, because it sure as shit ain't daylight savings time. I'll tell you that. That and the International Women that we celebrate today. You're so glad I had a good time. Thank you. I hope you had a good time too. I really do make International Women's Day amazing. Thank you. All right. It is. Is there anybody streaming we can read? Moss, is Alyssa still on? Is she still going? Or because you said they were doing a subathon. Is that still a thing that's happening right now? No, they ended 44 out of 48. Okay. So who is on that? Let's figure that out. Who is same category? We haven't done this. We haven't done this in a while. We don't often raid total strangers. But it is International Women's Day. And so we're going to raid someone who's streaming crosswords right now. We're going to raid Mudokon Queen, who says backseating is encouraged. I don't know what crosswords they're doing. I don't know. They seem to be playing some games of some kind. They seem to be doing some other kinds of games. They're actually doing a short stretching break. Bet pay. Okay, thank you. We can do that. Choose prediction outcome. Beat 44K. Choose outcome. Do it right. This feels like there's so many more buttons now that I have to do this right. Choose for outcome. The answer was yes. We did beat 48 is more than 44. The answer is yes. Okay, perfect. We did it. We're gonna go say hi. We're gonna go say hi to Mudokon Queen. I don't know them, but if they are doing crosswords and they are happy to be backseated, we are gonna go do that. What better way to celebrate International Women's Day than to go backseat somebody? That's what we're gonna do. Ironically, last total stranger we raided was Alyssa. So let's find out how this works. We're gonna see how it works. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you next time. We will see you soon. I cannot wait to do it again for all of you. But we will save that. We will save that for next time. Okay, bye nerd. Bye Sierra. I love you. Bye.